and welcome to the SimmBros Pod.
Yes, people. Episode 20. We hit it.
20.
We hit it.
Not there yet. I think it's 25.
We're still hitting it. I'm saying another round number.
Yeah, true. I'm Chris,
I'm Cam.
and together, we're the SimmBros.
We're here to help you win your 20s. Episode 20, your 20s. Come on. It's too
Match
easy.
made in heaven, huh?
It's too easy. Class of 2020. So 20s all around. That's a good.
Yeah, you're both in our 20s, right? So there we go.
We are. Yes.
Everyone is.
Not everyone.
Maybe. Some people.
40s, 50s.
Some people say, they're still turning 29,
Right. They've been 29 for the last 12 years.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that would make you 41, so, whatever.
And all respect, actually, it would really make you like 50.
Why? You said 12 years.
Yeah, they don't say they're turning 29 when they turn 29.
Yeah, you're going down a deep rabbit hole right here. Let's just get to the next topic.
Either way, everybody listening, great for you. If you're saying you're turning 29 and you're not 29, you're way older, if you can pull that off, good for you. You probably listen to this podcast. You probably invested in yourself.
Yeah, you're disciplined.
You probably doing a lot good for you, so keep doing that. Keep being 29.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the 29-year-olds here.
Have you ever used that before?
What? Said what?
I've said that to a few parents before.
You're older?
No, I'm saying like, you guys are 29?
Yeah, the classic.
It actually works.
Bro, it's like the LeBron.
Yeah,
TikTok.
exactly.
No way, this is your sister. When it's her mom.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. If you want your sister, like, you need any... I'm actually her... Yeah.
Happy International Women's Day, first of all.
I did that one time. Actually,
did it work?
Yes, it worked.
Wow,
it was funny.
Crazy. That's crazy. You really... And they think they had no idea, did they?
Oh, like, I think you just like to hear it regardless.
Yeah,
that's
true. When is International Women's Day? I mean, hey, listen. We're being honest. It should be every day.
Oh, nice. Nice, yeah. You listen to Clara? Got a tote bag? I agree. Look, I agree.
Hey, I'm just saying it.
And you know what? I'm actually glad you took a stand and said that. I agree.
Strongest people we know, bro. They have us as kids. I couldn't even imagine.
Now that's 100% true.
I couldn't even imagine.
100%.
Could you?
No. I can't.
Man, well.
It's in March.
Yeah. Okay, March, you checked? Thank you.
No, I didn't even check. I just knew that.
Yeah,
you don't know? See?
Well, no, I think it should be every day. Make sure International Women's Day is every single day. Whoever's listening to this who can make the choices and make those decisions, make sure it's every single day.
I agree.
I'm passionate. You can't get mad that I'm passionate.
No, I can't.
Yeah, okay. Well, again, we're recording this on a Friday. It's a little bit later. We just watched the Chiefs lose to the Los Angeles
Chiefs
Chargers.
Lost? Really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Wow.
To the Los Angeles Chargers. Well, we have football is back. It's back. We had the Eagles-Cowboys yesterday. And today we had the Chargers Chiefs. So, first of all, how are you feeling that football is back?
God, ever since February 14th, 13th, one of those days, I can't even remember. Life has been so gloomy, so dark. Now the sun's out again.
Yeah.
We're smiling again. You hear the birds sing again. We're back.
Yeah, we are.
I'm getting emotional. We're back, people. Okay. Football. There's just something about it this year. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe people say that every year. I feel like there's really something about football.
I think it's more about you
this year.
I think again, you said it on the pod.
It's beautiful.
You said it on last episode, or you said it on TikTok somewhere. I think it was last episode.
Well, it's been in it.
Yeah, just because you are now having to have an opinion that people are going to fact check.
Yeah, it's right. I want people to I got to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we just talked about Chris Jones today, right? And him being
and
losing rush lane integrity.
People look. This obviously happened right after. We're filming this right after the game. We have no idea what's going to go viral on Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
Yeah.
The Chris Jones play should go viral, and people should be mad at Chris Jones.
Yep.
And if it's not, then it tells me that people just don't know ball.
People who think Drew Tranquil is in the wrong for yelling at him in that moment, no, that cost him the game.
100% cost him the game. Chris Jones broke contain. He had the outside leverage, meaning that nothing is allowed to go outside of him.
The quarterback.
And he tried to go inside to make a play.
It was already 3rd and 14.
Third and 14.
Just get down. They're not 3rd and 14. Herbert wasn't going to make.
And they also weren't going to go for it on 4th down.
They weren't going to go for it on 4th down. And Justin Herbert was not going to make a tough throw.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
He wasn't like the clock.
Right.
I mean, actually, maybe he was because it was 207. But still, though,
I
don't think he wants to put the ball into harm's way. That would be the worst thing. You'd rather punt it at that point.
Exactly.
And it's already 3rd and 14. You got your sack.
Yep.
You were in great position.
Yep. He broke contain. honestly, I mean, it's hard to say single-handedly because it's a team sport.
Yeah.
So I really won't say that. But at least for that last play, he absolutely
It
ruined
just
that
felt
last
selfish.
play.
Didn't it feel selfish?
It felt selfish. He was going for the sack. He's going for the kill. And look, the sack would have been great. But, what's worse is breaking contain and letting your quarterback, the quarterback run for 25 yards.
Yeah.
And like once I heard Rich Eisen say, and there's no one in front of him.
I was like, when he took off and went, like, he rolled right out of that. Right. I was like, there's got to be someone there, but they're playing man.
No one in front of him.
You like that man call there?
I like man. The Chiefs play man.
Yeah.
The
I mean, 3rd and 14, it's hard.
Dude, when you got corners that can stick, that's a luxury.
And also, the Charger receivers aren't, like, scary.
Yes.
Right? Lad's good.
No, but yeah, that's not
he's
Jamar.
Not scary. Yeah.
Dude, if you can play man, you will. Like, the Broncos played man like 90% of the time because they have Pat Surtain on one side and Riley Moss on the other. Like, they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, if you play man, you can't break contain.
Yeah. No, you can't. And the Chiefs... Not looking great.
And then it's not like, we're like saying, oh, maybe that was the play. Like Drew Tranquil yelling at him tells me that was not the play. He absolutely did not do it.
A little bit of fire from the Chiefs. Not a great start. You saw Kelsey yelling at Juwan Taylor.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
How many
moments?
How many false starts?
Fair enough.
How many holds?
They didn't look good. Not usually Andy Reid team is prepared for week 1. I think they in the 7 years Mahomes was started, they were 6-1 week 1, and then now they're 6-2. So
still very good.
But like they normally win these games.
They should.
The only reason why they lost that Lions game is because Chris Jones wasn't playing and Travis Kelce was also out, which is crazy.
I forgot about that.
So not a great time for the Chiefs, and they got the Eagles in week 2. So
Chiefs have a tough schedule, and the AFC West is only getting stronger. I mean, like if you can't beat the Chargers, look, those Broncos games are both going to be tough, especially the one in Denver.
Oh, of course.
I mean, like the Raiders are nothing to sleep.
No, it's not just an easy win now.
Exactly.
Now.
So like those,
it wasn't last year.
No, those are going to be a lot closer games than people expect. I still think the Chiefs can take both of those, but we're going to need to see the Chiefs of old, and if they want to actually like make something happen, these little 3-yard, 4-yard, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4s.
14 play field goal drives.
It's not like I mean every time it's like the Chiefs are it's 3rd down and like they might go for it on 4th, but like that's not sustainable. Like we need chunk plays, 15 yards, 23 yards, like these types of plays that used to be like easy, like Kelsey there, Tyreek there, even
Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, Mecole Hardman. Like all three, like they just be like 30, 33 yards, and it's like they would just run downfield. But now it's like short. 3rd and 7. It's like okay, well let's hope Pat
let's get 8 yards, and then it's like okay, we gotta do this all over.
Let's hope Pat can make something happen. I don't love it. I don't love it, man.
Don't love it. And like I said, they have the Eagles in week 2. I don't know what time that game's at. I feel like it's not Sunday night. I feel like it's probably the middle of the game. I'm not sure.
I'll check that.
But yeah, speaking of,
I don't think it's Sunday night.
Yeah, I don't think it is either because I think they won probably put it in midweek or midday. But yeah, speaking of the Eagles, we saw that another game. Eagles-Cowboys, crazy game actually.
I love that game. It was a fun game to watch, except for the
insane from the start.
Except from the absolute terrible hour-long delay.
Well, what about the start of the game? It was just crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. Before
kickoff,
opening kickoff of the NFL season. First of all, a guy tears his patella tendon.
Oh my god! So I mean, who's gonna play a little bit?
No, fullback. They were gonna absolutely pound the football this year. They saw how the Chiefs defended them in the Super Bowl, and were like, "Oh, we need some more like ground and pound game." They lost Mekhi Becton. Landon Dickerson's a little hurt. Like, we need some extra help for Saquon, who will absolutely open and unlock their offense. That guy tore his patella in the first
play on
opening kickoff.
Crazy. He was like, my God.
No, he sat down. I said to Chris, because he sat down, wasn't moving, took off his helmet, and looked like lifeless.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he tore, like, it's either ACL or Achilles. Patella is crazy, but it was one of those big time injuries, right? And then you got Dak and Jalen Carter Spitgate is what they're calling it.
Yeah, Spitgate, yeah.
How about that, man?
I mean, listen, I wasn't even watching the game. I was listening to it on my speaker in the shower. I literally was like, hey, I want to watch the kickoff. Well, first of all, actually, I wanted to watch the national anthem because I wanted them to show A.J. Brown. That's my guy there.
I don't know. You're so obsessed with it.
Yeah. I've had him on my fantasy team like the past 3 years.
No, I have no problem being obsessed with A.J. Brown. You really, like.
I just wanted to see him. I love A.J. Brown.
I need them to show him on the national anthem. I've never seen him watch the national anthem like that.
Well, because I just thought they were going to show him. That was my guy for 3. That was my fantasy stalwart for 3 years, man.
I just want to see
Him and Stephon Diggs, bro. Stephon Diggs.
Well,
I was on my team for 3 years.
You had Diggs a lot. How do you feel now that you didn't have?
Well, yeah. Hold on. You asked me about what happened.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you're trying to upend everything, but
that's not the right word.
Whatever. So yeah. So I see the kickoff happen, like right the kick, and I'm like, okay, they catch the ball, and then like they get tackled, and that guy gets hurt. So I see that, and then I'm like, okay, this is gonna take a while. Like he looks like he's really down. I think they go to commercial because it was like he was down for a while.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't even think they did because of what happened.
Maybe not. So whatever.
Because I saw the flag and they're like,
it was a long while. Yeah, whatever. It was a long while, but he was also sitting there for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the shower. So I turned it on, and then it's still like 2 minutes, like ish, as I'm into my shower now. I'm like, okay, so the guy gets up. They're like, it looks bad. He's getting carted off. So like that took another like 4 to 5 minutes, right? So, and then finally, like the game hasn't even started yet, and then the ref comes out, and keep in mind, I'm not watching, so I have no idea what actually happened. And he just, and it's just all through the voice, and he's just like, okay, personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on the defense number 98. I'm like, okay, whatever, like fine.
15.
Yeah, 15 yards, like not a great start, obviously, and like I knew Jalen Carter was like one of those numbers, like he was 90 something. Like I like in my head I was like I knew he was number 98, but I didn't want to like say think he was because we had the Eagles in our survivor bet. But yeah, and I hear that he's personal foul. I'm like, great, whatever. Like get it out of the way. I don't care. And it's like 98 is ejected from the game. Yeah. Like the game hasn't even started yet.
Oh my god.
And I was like, this is the way. Like this would be the reason why the Eagles lose. Like this would be the reason.
Only Philly could lose 2 players before the game even starts, man. Oh my god, this is such a Philly thing.
It was insane.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Carter, what are you doing?
He knows. He honestly.
Everybody's saying Dak spit first, which he did. Yeah. He also was 4 yards away and spat on the ground.
You can't. Yeah, listen.
And bro actually spat on Dak. Him. Like, come on.
Is spat a word?
Yeah, spat.
Spitted?
What? This is really hard.
Never mind. Yeah, fair enough. I'm just thinking.
Like even like they had a spat. It means they had a fight.
Well, I know spat's a thing, yes, but I don't know. I knew spat is a thing. I didn't know like that was the actual like act of spitting in the past tense.
Okay, I don't know if somebody said they had a spat, I don't think it has to do with anything with spitting.
No, I agree.
But spat is absolutely
no. I know that's a word, but again, you're not answering my question. Can spat be used as the past tense of spit?
No, yes.
You're sure?
I don't think it's spitted. It might be one of those words like where it's fish.
I think he spit on him.
It could be. I still think spat works. I really do.
Check us on that.
Oh, also, I realized nobody commented on the YouTube.
Yep. So no one got that.
No one got the money.
No one got that.
Hey, fair enough. We'll keep our dollars.
Hey, whatever. It don't matter.
Stay tuned.
We're taking notes. We're taking notes about this whole thing.
Checking our list. We're making it twice.
Yeah, but
checking our list. Checking it twice.
I got some thoughts on some other things too, but like let's talk to this game. Anything else you saw?
Oh,
where to begin? I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I would say if you want your thoughts.
No, but not about this. It's not about this game.
Great.
It's a whole different conversation.
So let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's get started first on the Eagles' offensive side. Oh my God, I'm disgusted. Jalen Hurts, just like I predicted. First of all, I said this multiple times before the season. Multiple times. The reason why we had the Eagles at number 2 instead of number 1 in our power rankings was because I don't trust Jalen Hurts to throw the ball downfield.
Yeah.
I don't trust him to like be a competent quarterback in obvious passing situations. Last year, because of their impeccable offensive line, their fantastic defense, and 26, Saquon Barkley, the Eagles were up for a lot of these games early, and all they had to do is maintain the lead, right? But when they were down, they really didn't have many comebacks because if we know Jalen Hurts is going to throw the ball, it's like, all right, well, A.J. Brown, like he's going to run a slant. He's going to run a slant or a go. Like, be ready. Be ready for
an out or an out. That's it.
Their offensive playbook is so, so like minuscule. It's
vanilla, bro.
It's like, okay, here we go. It's a slant route, and look, it works because you're worried about the run, the RPO, all this stuff. So you're worried about Saquon Barkley running the ball, but I'm not worried about A.J. Brown. And when you have to throw, it's like, okay, you're going to throw to A.J. Brown on a slant. Here we go. I'm going to bring the safety down. You're going to throw a go route. Well, now you're going to get safety help on A.J. Brown. And then it's like Jalen Hurts, he can't fit the ball in tight windows. I don't love him as a passing quarterback. Devontae Smith, same issue. So Offensively, I'm nervous for the season. I think everybody's going to give the Eagles their best shot. And they have a tough
schedule, too.
They have a tough schedule. So they're going to be down in a few of these games. I need to see Jalen Hurts perform as a high-level quarterback, high-level throwing quarterback. I just don't know if he got it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, great points. I was just, when you pick the Eagles, you're like, you expect them to just kill this team.
They should have.
It just didn't look great. And even the running, Saquon didn't break off any
60
really.
yards.
I don't think he
60
broke off even like a 10-yard run. It was just kind of a lot of chunks here and there. But Dallas's defensive line was kind of pushing the O-line around.
I mean, people are, just like Dallas said, people are going to keep saying it's like, Jalen Hurts, you're going to have to beat us.
Yeah.
Saquon, we're not going to let you beat us, Saquon. Jalen Hurts, you have to beat us. And you know what? It's going to work a lot this year.
Yeah, no. I mean, you got to be worried about that. On the Cowboys side, and also on the Eagles side first before we go, it just showed you, I talked about this in one of our videos, how important Jalen Carter is, first of all, to that defense because they were getting gashed.
Yeah.
And I think something people don't think about, too, is that they actually lost a lot of players on that defense. And, the reason why was because they just expected Jalen Carter to continue to get better and be that number one guy on defense. He's been all-pro both years in the league, right? They expect him to get better. And when you have one of my favorites, Michael Lombardi, always said, if you have a 3 technique who can rush the passer and stop the run, that is that's kind of like it's a center, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like a center in basketball.
Yeah.
It's it's an eraser, right? Even if you have people like Luka on the perimeter who don't guard, if you have someone like prime Dwight Howard in the paint, everything gets erased, right? And that's exactly what happens with Jalen Carter.
So many people said, I couldn't shoot layups when Dwight Howard was in the paint. I had to adjust my entire game.
Wasn't even going to go.
Yeah.
Right?
It was just going to get sent away.
Dallas wasn't even going to run up the middle if Jalen Carter was there.
No.
You know what I mean?
Javonte Williams is going for 12, 14, 15
and
yards.
up the middle.
Up the middle. Right?
But if Jalen Carter's there, they're not even deciding to run. Their whole thing, they're double teaming him every single pass play.
Yeah.
That takes away another offensive lineman. Again, that opens up more things for the complementary players, right?
Yeah.
And last year, the reason why it worked out, their defense was so good is because they still had all those high-level players. Now they're trying to they got a rookie, I think Jahad Campbell. They have another second-rounder there. So, they're just trying to get used to it. And also the Vic Fangio scheme, I heard, is obviously very complex, and it takes a while. The Eagles, same thing happened with them last year. They got used to it, and then they got really good at it.
Dolphins never got used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because, the Dolphins...
Oh, wait, was it
it was the Dolphins. No, it was the Dolphins.
Okay.
You know why the Dolphins didn't get used to it? It's because they're a soft team. It is. No, but Mike McDaniel, they don't want to work hard.
No.
They don't want to work hard.
100% agree. And look, we forget, we always talk about the secondary. They lost Darius Slay and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They also lost Sweat.
Yeah.
They lost Milton Jenkins.
Yeah.
And one more guy.
I can't tell you, but yeah, you know.
But yeah, they lost one more guy. Oh, that's what I was thinking. They lost Jalen Carter for that game. So they were down 5 starters from last year. That's a huge turnover, you know, and you felt it.
I like that. Yeah.
I looked at this defense. I was like, this is not a Super Bowl winning defense, not by any sense of the word.
Hey, I just came up with that analogy of the 3 technique being a center.
Oh, nice.
Cool. No.
You said in the words of Mike Lombardi.
Yeah, he talked about a 3 technique in that way. If you can do that, if they can rush the passer and stop the run, then you have one of the best players in the NFL.
That's
like
true.
Aaron Donald, right?
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be able to get pressure from the inside, the interior.
What is a 3 technique?
A 3 technique, so it's the defensive lineman that's in between the offense, the 2 edges, right? It depends if you run a 3-4 or 4-3. But also depends if there's 4 people down, then it would kind of be like a 2-eye.
Yeah.
There's a whole different thing. But yeah, it's all the gaps in football and things like that.
Gaps and schemes.
But yeah, so that's Eagles.
Cowboys offense.
Look pretty good.
Look very good.
Dak played well. I don't care what anyone says. Dak played really
very well. I know he wasn't very fantasy. It wasn't the best fantasy.
He just missed out on some touchdowns.
But in terms of actual football, he played well. He
threw some dimes.
He also threw a few hospital balls.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't love.
I mean, Ferguson has to come down with that though.
Yes, he does. But it also was a hospital ball. That's why he didn't come down.
But also, it definitely was. But we saw that hit. It wasn't like anything.
No, but
he should have caught it and been under.
But you can't predict what that hit's gonna be.
Fair.
I know we're in 2025 NFL, so fair enough. But if you're ever leading a guy with a safety coming down, Brady, I mean, I just watched a 5 DP, shout out DP, sent it to our group chat, a 5 top 5 hospital ball compilation. Peyton Manning threw like 3.
Yeah.
Remember the Emmanuel Sanders one where he's laid out against the Rams, gets popped. Austin Collie got popped.
Didn't Emmanuel Sanders like stop playing football after that year?
No, he played a lot longer.
Oh wow.
Remember he was on the Niners in that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that Jimmy G overthrew him. Crazy.
But yeah,
I'll never win.
yeah. So like Brady was like, I'm not throwing the ball over the middle if I'm playing against Ray Lewis. Like I'm gonna get a guy killed out there, or even more selfishly,
Ray Lewis,
I'm gonna lose a wide receiver for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's a serious consideration. I feel like Dak was throwing a few hospital balls. He still looked like a very good quarterback, and this Dallas Cowboys offense is very good. I love CeeDee Lamb this year. People do not get discouraged. He's still CeeDee Lamb.
I don't know why people are discouraged. He's still had a good game.
I know, dude. I got many DMs. Should I trade CeeDee? I'm like, dude, he had a good game.
And he had all those targets. Like, you know where the ball's going when they're in a pinch.
Exactly. So Pickens too. They're gonna figure it out. It definitely just felt like first game of the season all around. Pickens will be great. Don't worry about him. Yeah. This Dallas offense is something to look at, especially with the defense not being so great.
Yeah, I mean
they're gonna be throwing the ball all day.
Yeah, probably. Javonte Williams looked good too. Might be a good stash for all the fantasy people out there. But what do you want to do now? Do you want to go into more football? I have a rant that I want to.
Let's hear this rant.
That's like life advice-y, but also like football-y.
Okay, let's hear this rant, and then we can go into football.
All right. Well, you're gonna get into it. This is some more life advice mixed into sports because
love it.
Life is sports and sports is life.
Amen. Sports is life.
Let's talk about Alabama football. Let's talk about it because they haven't been good since Nick Saban left. And we're trying to understand, right? You're trying to understand why that was the case. And why Alabama just doesn't even feel like the same team. Like if you watch them against Florida State, they just didn't look like they were interested. Like there's a lot of people making business decisions on tackles and just not running hard, which is like you would never expect that from an Alabama team, right?
And never, not a Nick Coach Saban.
Yeah, exactly. Not a Nick Saban coach team, Nick Coach Saban team. Yeah, exactly. But the reason why is because a lot of people think that things will stay the same when someone else takes over. But that doesn't take into account the fact that there are special people in this world. That's why people are successful, because sometimes you meet someone he's just different, right? And he's different than most people. And again, Kalen DeBoer is not a bad coach. I mean, he took Washington to the national championship, obviously not, but there's only one Nick Saban, like truly. And Nick Saban is Alabama. It's not Alabama is Nick Saban, right? Like Alabama, look at them now. They're not that good. They don't look that good at all. And you want to know why? The only thing that's changed is that Nick Saban is not there. And I think it's just such an important thing to understand when you're building your business or you're building even like your friend group or anybody around you. Like you need to make sure that you set the standard in your own life. Like the standard has to be you. And that is why Alabama's not as good, because Nick Saban isn't there to set the standard. You always see these videos of him yelling at his players, and I know we're in a different time, but he would yell at his players when up 56-0.
Yeah.
Because that's how much even the small details matter. And that's why they've won all they've won, you know? And seeing DeBoer come in and just trying to be like this new school type of guy, like you at some point, I know we're sounding like unks, you have to be a little bit more old school with these kids. And just like
they're
if you win
so much money.
I know. If you win, like more people will come over. Like I know you're afraid to be the bad guy. A lot of coaches now are afraid to be the bad guy with all these kids.
Yes.
But I don't know, man. Like you rather win or be the good guy.
Absolutely. Culture is
the standard. There is no standard in Alabama.
No.
There's no standard.
Culture, being a culture carrier is so underrated. It's an underrated talent, it's an underrated skill. And, you know, I think another example of this in the NFL is when Bill Belichick had a great culture set in place in New England. Fantastic culture.
The Patriot way.
The Patriot way. And when all of his offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators tried to go somewhere else, it never worked. They tried to like halfway do this culture thing with new improvements, and it never worked.
And everybody wanted to hire the Patriot way, like they wanted that.
People look at Bill Belichick like you're just a bad mentor. Like, all the rest of your coaches were terrible when they were head coaches. Like, no, they just didn't do my method. If they did my method, which is not easy, by the way, it's not easy.
Build it everything.
You'll see success, but they just never did it because
and they're also just not. They're, like I said, some people just aren't special like that. That's a reason
Matt
why.
Patricia, head coach of the Lions, Josh McDaniels, Broncos, and Raiders, all like absolute failures, like fires. It was terrible, right? Being a culture carrier, being able to continue the tradition, right, after change is something that's super rare, but if it does happen, thank your lucky stars. Be that culture carrier if you can. I mean, like, you know, it happens in business. It happens all the time when, you know, it happens in friend groups when things expand, when people, it's like, what's the mission?
Yeah, what happened? Why I feel like I don't have the ethos of this friend group.
Like,
right?
you know what I mean? It's like where we used to be this, and now it's not anymore because of changes. And like, it's a problem because now there's beef here or there's problems here, and that's what happens, right? But if you continue to hold and instill the culture, like, you'll have success. Nick Saban did that. He instilled a culture of winning and success. No single person at Alabama went 4 years without a championship under Nick Saban.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I remember that.
If you went to Alabama while Nick Saban was the coach at any point in time, you won a championship. You were there for a championship, whatever the case might be. Like, that's unbelievable. College football, NFL football, any football, it's not easy to win multiple championships. Like, there's a reason, especially when you got all this like turnover
and you're dealing with kids.
He had more first-round picks than losses in his career.
Wow.
I mean, like, this is the type of guy Nick Saban is. Okay, so be a culture carrier, always continue traditions, instill that within you to like continue everything even amongst change.
It's a culture carrier, but it's also just having the standard for yourself.
Yeah.
And never letting that standard go, because once you do, that's where everything breaks off. Yeah. And all things can kind of just crumble at that point. When you lose a standard in your own life, that means I'm not living up to something that I want to do, right? And I think another example of this, like setting a standard, is Michael Jordan, right? I think something that he talks about in The Last Dance, which like I really do love.
It was very good.
About Cam.
Honestly, we might
rewatch that. Yeah, we'll see.
Could be worth it.
But he's like, I never asked my teammates to do anything I didn't do already, right? And that's like the difference, right?
So
he's not being, they might say he's a tyrant and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he was never asking his teammates to do anything less than what he would do more than what he asked his teammates to do.
Way more.
And that is like the standard, right?
Yes.
Like he would never, and that same to Nick Saban, like Bill Belichick, both of them, like they would never ask their coaches to do anything less than
I
what
need
they
you, coach.
would do.
I need you to watch more film.
Exactly.
And like,
watch more film on the team.
Exactly. It's not like Bill's not watching film. He's like,
of course, he's watching
do my
offense,
job,
defense, everything,
special teams. He's watching other teams.
Yep.
We've all had leaders. We've all had coaches or teachers or whatever the case might be. Not the best, right? Who have, they have a mentality of do as I say, not as I do. And how do you feel about that? That never feels good. Do as I say, not as I do. I need to see you do it. Like, I need to see the CEO pick up the trash that's overflowing and not be like, somebody picked this up. Like, I need to see the coach kind of like get dirty with the team. You want to go for a run? Like, let's run together. I love that. I love that. And I appreciate that. And just like, it makes you feel that like, hey, look, I'm doing it. You got to do it too.
Yeah.
I'm not just yelling at you to do this. Like, you have to be able to stand on what you ask for amongst the people. You can never make ass of people if you're not willing to do the exact same and way more for yourself.
Yeah, way more. It has to be way more. Even so. Yep. And that's how you get respect. And that's how you set the standard within your own life. So going forward, right, I think that's just such an important thing. And when you look at sports, when you see things come crashing down, when you wonder why, like, why is Alabama suck now? Like, well, there's one reason why, right? And like the biggest thing for me too is like, I think college sports is a really good example. Like all of these programs that have gotten good, I think Indiana's a great example. Like I know, listen, Bob Knight was definitely crazy. Like, and he was on definitely probably the worst spectrum of that. But like, why does Indiana basketball suck now? Like, it's just they haven't been good since since him, right? Like
since
things like that, right? So like, it's like the coaches like that, the Coach K's, the Jay Wrights, like they build the programs. Like look at Villanova. Like Duke is in a good place, but Villanova hasn't been good.
Nope.
Not even close. I think they missed the tournament, right?
Yeah, I don't think they will be.
UNC, like you know.
I mean, rough.
Yeah, it's been rough, right? Like
up 20. Wait, were they? Yeah, they were up 20 in the Natty,
and then they missed the tournament the next year, and then they missed the tournament again They lost in the first. No, they made the first round, but they were the first last four in. They were last four.
Last four in. I thought they lost that game.
Oh, they did? No. They
lost the first.
Yeah,
round.
they lost the first.
Oh, either way, yeah,
exactly. So like
they didn't get past the second.
When you wonder why, like sometimes it isn't actually like the schools, right? It is the people leading them, and they are special people. And
Bruce Pearl,
yeah.
I love it. Yep. Auburn has been good for so long.
Exactly.
I know they haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah, but they've always been a great team.
They've always been good. They've been good for so long. Purdue has been really good under Matt Painter. Like all these guys have just been like, it's like Florida, shout out to whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, I remember his name. Yeah, I know
his name.
He was a senior first year, yeah.
But like Florida, I'm like, okay, wow. Like this is a new standard because like every single time the Final Four, Elite Eight, most of the time you're seeing a lot of repeat coaches.
Yeah.
No matter where they are, what seed they are, it's like Izzo's gonna sneak in there.
Exactly.
Calipari, Patino.
Izzo, man, that's another one we talked about.
All these guys, right? They're gonna sneak in there because that's just what they do. It doesn't matter what seed they are. It's like they have a culture that they've instilled, and that's why they've been coaches for 30, 40 years in some cases. Like it's the same thing. Like culture comes first, and then the winning comes after that, not the other way around.
Yeah, you got to set your standard in your own life. That's always most important. So we'll leave you with that life advice. We'll take a quick break. Okay, and we're back.
I'm back and I'm better.
That was fired up. That was a good segment. Didn't even prepare anything. You just kind of just went for it.
And that's just, I mean, like, it's really crazy. I think we're just yappers. I think
100%.
I think that's really what it is. Like, when we're given the opportunity to talk, we will talk. Like, apologies.
You used to make fun of me for that.
Oh, you still do it.
No, I don't.
Oh, stop. Stop. This guy just yaps. As do I.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Embrace it.
This guy's always on the phone. I'm like, who's talking to him?
I got people to call.
Who's this guy talking to today? It's like, it's crazy.
You don't call anybody.
I'm not a caller. No.
You're not a caller, and you're definitely not a FaceTime guy.
Oh, no FaceTimes. No.
Yeah, I'm not really a big FaceTime guy, but I'll definitely make a call. Like, you feel like you're not really calling all that much.
No, I don't like that. I'm not even a huge FaceTime guy either. It's like, I'll just text.
No, you're big. You're anti-FaceTime.
I'll just text you. You're like,
yeah, but that's the thing. You have a million unread texts, bro.
Bro, they're not even from people I need to respond to.
Just open
it's
them.
From this ridiculous fantasy group chat I'm in.
Okay, but can I ask you something? Have you ever missed a text, like, because it was an unread that just, like, kind of got lost in the shuffle?
That's fair, I have, yeah.
See, that's the thing. Even if I purposefully let, like, text go, I'm like, I know I have one text I have to respond to.
Yeah, fair. That's a good point.
So can you just click them open, please?
You would get mad at me for what you just did.
Yes.
See, so it's
because I'm trying to just continue. This is a specific situation. I don't think here I really put
crazy. NFL, back to it. Whatever, we're not big FaceTime guys, what Cam is, but either way.
No, I'm a big call guy.
Week 1 of the NFL season begins. It's already begun, but we have our full Sunday slate. Well, we actually were just talking about that. Before we get into that,
what's up?
What are your thoughts on RedZone now having commercials?
I'm disgusted. Big corp. Big propaganda.
We knew it was coming. We knew
big ad.
ESPN bought it.
Big
right?
commercial. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Look, at the end of the day, I saw Schefter tweeted it's only going to be about 8 15-second commercials, but it's going to ruin the game. Like, it's rare. It's only really in, like, the halftime bump, right, where there's, like, no games on. Like, the way that these games go, there's a game on at all times.
Are there going to be full commercials, right?
No, it's 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15. Sorry, but is it going to be like the picture-in-picture ones you see sometimes?
Yes. No. Sorry. No. It's
full
not
commercial.
Full commercial.
So, like, you can't even, like, have it on.
No. Full commercials. There's going to be, so what Schefter tweeted, about 8 15-second commercials throughout the 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, it's not a lot. But like I said, those commercials are going to happen while
how
the
many
game.
touchdowns? You're gonna miss a
Yeah,
touchdown.
while a game is playing, while multiple games are playing, and it's gonna be super frustrating. And guess what? Like Twitter's gonna be on fire. And I don't know. I mean, look, this is another thing that like people might just get used to. People might not get used to it, and then they might have to make another switch. Like they're already charging us a boatload for RedZone. Like I thought that was the reason you charge a lot because you don't have to pay
it's the
for
whole point. No
commercials.
commercials. Like it's literally commercials.
I'm willing to pay extra for no commercials. So now I'm just a little upset.
Yeah, everyone's the same. It's all the same. NBA, NFL.
Yeah, your
everyone's
favorite.
out
Say
for
it,
money,
say it.
bro. What?
The in-season tournament sponsored by
the Emirates
presented
in-season
by
tournament sponsored by Chipotle with your starting lineups that are delivered by DoorDash. Like, wow,
on the
man.
court where it
Yes.
has 87
It's
different
crazy.
ads.
And we even were saw on
Jerseys.
the football, even for college games. It's like
Yeah,
SEC in the morning presented by Capital One.
yeah.
SEC at night presented by
Burger King.
Goodyear or whatever. Yeah, like
Terrible.
what is this,
I-
man? You go
It's
back
all
to like,
BlackRock.
and now they're not even talking like NBA starting lineups weren't even showed because they want to do more commercials. Like,
I mean,
that's a whole
no, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, yet we still watch, and
That's the thing. They know we will. Like, no one's really gonna be like, "I'm done watching" because of the commercials. And
Yeah.
that's what's super annoying.
Yeah.
So they can just keep pestering us with ads and make more money.
yeah,
Just
but-
because all these players cost so much money.
yeah, we're
But-
still gonna watch.
But anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
We're still gonna watch it. We're still gonna talk about it
Yeah.
because sports is everyone's lives.
Yes. I think we should pick.
I was
a
gonna
10 o'clock
say.
game.
I was gonna say. Well, I was just gonna say pick the game you wanted to talk about first,
Oh.
which I probably know what game that's gonna be.
Yes, I mean you might know. It's Panthers Jags.
Oh, I really didn't expect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm very excited about this game because look, both these defenses are very subpar. This is going to be a classic.
I hope, man.
This is a classic like NFL fun game. Should be relatively high scoring. I can see like a 30-27. Like
Mhm.
that would be amazing. Very fantasy relevant game too, which is like, not even close to a first round, second round, third round pick for either of these teams. But you got Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan, very exciting rookies. I want to see what Bryce Young does. I want to see
Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh,
He's
BTJ is a second round guy. I want to see what Bryce Young does. I want to see what Dave Canales does in year 2. Liam Cohen in year 1. I mean, you still got Coker, who's actually hurt, but you got Leggett on the other side.
Hunter Renfro's there too.
Renfro,
He could be interesting.
I mean,
Bryce Young likes those.
ETN, Bigsby. There's that whole debate going against the worst running defense in the league. Like, there's just so much to be excited about in this game. Like, I believe it or not, I'm gonna have it as a box. Like for RedZone, you can do split screen.
Simmons.
Yeah.
It's a multi-view.
It's multi-view. Yeah, so I'm gonna have it as one of mine. I really do believe that because I just want to see how the game goes. I think it'll be a very fun game to watch.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. What I am really excited even more for is Trevor Lawrence. I think.
Yeah,
I believe in him. I do. He's the number 1 pick. He was always a generational talent. I mean, he won the national championship as a true freshman.
that's
like
unbelievable.
unbelievable, right? So he really, it's tough as a number 1 pick because you can't control where you go, and usually where you go is going to be not even just a bad team, but a bad organization.
The worst.
And this is still a bad organization, but maybe Liam Cohen coming in and just like at least changing up the offense and bringing over what he did from Tampa Bay could be really helpful. And they have some good options on that offense, right?
Yeah.
Like Travis Hunter coming in, they do have both 2 good backs, right? Like
Yes.
if they work like Rashad White
They're
and Bucky
okay.
Irvin, yeah, exactly. I mean, but Bucky Irving is not something crazy. He's a 5th round pick, right? Like, so Rashad White, I don't even know where he was picked. Like, none of these guys are super generational talents. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. What game?
The game I'm going to look into. We can do, I guess, 4 total games. So the game I'm going to talk about, I'll talk about a 10 a.m. window. I'm going to talk about, interesting, the Patriots and the Raiders.
Wow.
I know.
Tell us why.
Yeah, I think we have no idea how this game can go, right? Like both bad teams with bringing back high-level head coaches, bringing new head coaches, but they've coached before, high-level guys who one has won a Super Bowl, one has been a number 1 seed and been a very, very good coach for a while.
I mean,
in Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel's won 3 Super Bowls as a player.
Yeah, as a player.
So
yeah,
you got he's been the Patriot, So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm really excited to see what happens because both these teams, I'd say, have a chance at least at the wild card, right? I think the Raiders could sneak up. Like the AFC, the 7th seed is going to be up for grabs, and I think this game could actually be a very determining factor towards the end of the year when it comes to the 7th seed because we'll see. Like, we'll see how good the Raiders are. They bring over Geno Smith, and Pete Carroll and draft Ashton Genty, I think, plus Chip Kelly on the offense, I think things are going to be a lot different because Antonio Pierce, as we saw, again, if this was last year, we have Antonio Pierce versus Gerard Mayo, two people who are probably the least qualified to be head coaches in the league. Last year, we're both head coaches. Now we have two of the most qualified people to be head coaches in this league, coaching against each other on a new team.
Yes.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
You know, Geno Smith he's not a good cold weather player. Never really has been. And the fact that they can, the Raiders play in a dome, but can get rid of a Boston game in, first week of September is huge. Yeah. It's going to be, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever it might be. It's going to be a warm weather game. Geno Smith will be a still very competent quarterback. Like those Broncos Chiefs games, like that he's going to have to play late in the season when they're going to need a win. Yeah. I'm not trusting Geno too much, right? But in this game, Geno Smith is 13-3 in domes. Yeah. It doesn't mean like he likes domes. It means he likes good weather. Yeah. And, this is one of those games where I'm trusting him to be pretty solid. Yeah. I think the Pats will actually have a better record than the Raiders will.
That's more likely.
But I don't see them coming off to a hot start. Christian Gonzalez is out.
So you think the Raiders win this game?
I think the Raiders win this game.
Wow. Did we pick that?
No, we didn't.
We can switch it.
What do you think?
I think Noah Gonzalez is very interesting.
It is interesting.
So,
I mean, like, that's the best one.
They're also on the road, though.
He's a top 5 corner.
The Raiders are also on the road.
Raiders are on the road. I mean, Pats look good. They brought in a bunch of guys. I love Will Campbell.
That's your guy right there.
He's just like, he loves blocking. Yeah. Like, that, you know what I mean?
He just loves it.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He's like, I don't like people hurting my quarterback. Like, and I felt that. Yeah. Like, Jaden Daniels was like, yo, this is real. Like, he's not lying. So, yeah, that's interesting. We'll consider switching that. Right now, we picked the Pats. Also, go to SimmBros to see all of our picks.
Yeah,
win some money. We're 1-1 right now, but it's okay. It's okay. A lot of games
Most
left.
important is really the Survivor. Keep it safe.
Oh, yeah. So for Survivor, we picked Broncos to win and Cowboys to lose. So honestly, as long as we got one going into week 2, I'm happy.
We're halfway there.
Last year, we had, I think a lot of people had this. Week 2, Ravens over the Raiders.
Yeah, obviously, right?
Ravens coming off
on the road.
Ravens coming off a tough loss in Kansas City.
Extra rest.
10 days
going home
against the Raiders, who looked terrible week 1. This was an easy choice.
Yep. And I'm not even mad.
And the
Bengals,
lost.
We didn't choose the Bengals against the Patriots last year because I said like the Bengals will start out slow and it's too easy. This one was not too easy.
No,
every single decision was right. Like I am not mad we chose that. That's the obvious choice. Coming off a loss,
I'm still
10 days of rest. They're going to the East Coast. Like you can't tell me this is not.
How did they lose that game?
Insane. But yeah.
What I was also gonna say.
Not like we're thinking about it right
Yeah. Joe Burrow has been, in this Browns-Bengals game, it's an interesting one.
That was my second choice.
Yeah, but don't forget about it because Joe Burrow has been a quarterback one time in week 1.
Wow.
And not one overall. I'm talking about top 12.
So I'm losing my fantasy league this week.
Maybe.
Probably.
He does not come out to hot starts.
At least they did play in the preseason this year.
They did. They absolutely did. And he's not recovering from an injury for the first time, in the offseason. But yeah, Joe Burrow he was like 34, 49, 30 or something, like terrible, absolutely terrible quarterback.
I remember I had him 2 years ago.
Week 1.
He had like points.
Yeah, what he have like 86 yards?
It was against the Browns.
It was against the Browns.
But he was also coming off that injury.
But he had like 86 yards that game. And last year against the Pats, who were trying to lose, by the way, he had like maybe like 112.
So you're telling me that I'm going to lose in fantasy this week?
I'm basically saying take the under in that game, which I did already. People are like, look, I agree. Bengals defense is terrible. Bengals offense is fantastic. So in theory, this should be a very high scoring game. I actually think it's going to be quite low scoring.
It's a good game, yeah.
I teased it down from 47.5 to actually 37.5.
Wow,
I
think guy just
I feel like Bill Simmons.
Yeah.
I see a 2017 game. Like I see it's very within the realm of possibility, and I forgot what the spread was, but whatever it was too much in favor of the Bengals. Their defense is absolutely
and
terrible.
not even week 1. He also doesn't play well against the Browns. Like, they don't like the Browns.
In Cleveland.
Jim Schwartz got a little bit up their sleeve. It's in Cleveland too.
Yes.
I'm honestly, you know what? I'm glad they're getting it done now, so they get rid of it.
That's honestly true.
Yeah.
Like, you might just. Are you cool going 0-1 in your fantasy league?
Not really, but it's fine. I went up against Dak, so I should have some.
You got the
cushion.
Burrow.
And Ladd didn't really do much.
The Burrow T stack.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty sick because, like, I keep telling him, you also get, if you have the Burrow and T stack, you also have Jamar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have Burrow, T, and Jamar.
Yeah. But
sick.
What's your next game?
Yeah, 1:00 games.
You think any game?
No, but I do like. There's a lot of 1:00 games. People are not talking about enough is the Rams-Texans. Two teams.
Okay.
Two teams that are, right now the favorites to win their division. I don't think either of them actually will. So, like, these games are important. The cross conference games. People like the Texans. I don't really like the Texans all that much. I got the Rams winning this game. It's in LA. They're gonna do it. They're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, that's a very interesting game. I think two teams that are kind of like in the same boat, right? Like, what's really their ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Could the Texans really make an AFC Championship game? I don't know. I mean, CJ Stroud has to play that way. We know what the Rams can do.
You want to play it that way?
But, like, the Rams lost in the divisional round last year, right? So,
yes,
kind of in the same boat, and I think it will be very interesting to see. I think both these front fours on the defense will make things very hard. I think probably even worse on CJ Stroud because that offensive line is worse. So,
but Matt Stafford gets hit.
Yeah, Matt Stafford got hit.
You got Puka.
Yeah.
You'll be cringing every time.
I think I'm done. I'm done.
Right. We're like, how could this team be bad?
No fantasy.
Oh my God, dude.
Yep.
Every time, but you're like, oh, he's down.
Yep. Exactly.
Get up, Matt.
Get up.
All right. So what's your 1:00?
No, I like that. I like that pick of the Rams.
Yeah.
Rams-Texans. I think it'll be a very interesting game to see how things go. Rams probably need to take care of business at home.
Yes.
I would say, it's probably going to be like 50% Texans fans because that's just how SoFi works.
100%.
But yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting game. I think I was going to stay in the NFC West, but I think I'm going to go a different way. I'm just going to go to the game that everybody's talking about, and it's Packers-Lions. I think it's a big game.
It's a huge game.
Because not even for the fact that it's the Packers and Lions, the fact that it's also a division game and that this division will probably be really close. And
every single one of these wins.
These games will matter. And there's not really an easy cupcake game on this division schedule, right?
No,
like,
no.
Even the Bears, we expect them to be better. We shall see if they really are. But yeah, Micah Parsons now on the Packers. Detroit losing both their coordinators, kind of being in a maybe down year. We'll see what happens if they get some regression, negative regression that way. So I'm excited to see the Packers. And I'm excited to see how Jordan Love comes back now being healthy, at least on the lower half, right? I know he has that thumb injury, but he said it won't hamper him because it's his left arm. So that's what I'm excited to see. Like, if Jordan Love can actually, because last year he played really well to start the Eagles game, then he got hurt, and then he was never the same after that, right?
No, yeah.
But he looked
really
good.
well against the Eagles.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that game.
Exactly. So I'm going to see if he can really get back to where he was back then. Because if he was, then he's a top 10 quarterback probably.
No, 100%. Yeah, and obviously you got Sunday Night Football. That's amazing. Bills, Ravens, we don't even have to talk about it. Like, just do yourself a favor. I don't care if you're on the East Coast. Watch that game. That's going to be great football. Football that will matter come, December, January. Like, when we're talking about, home field advantage throughout, number one seed, you get the bye. This game is, again, as a fan, I wish it was in like week 10 or 12, or it's like a little bit deeper.
Just as good.
But I mean, like, I'm still very much like, this is a great way to start the season. And Sunday Night Football, I'll be locked in. Who's the real MVPs? Josh's, Lamar, coaching. Who's gonna beat the Chiefs? Chiefs look beatable this year. Yeah. Who's gonna do it? Here we go.
Has to do it. I mean, the Chiefs look beatable.
Chiefs look beatable this year. So it's really like, who's gonna be the new king of the AFC throne?
Yep. So we already had 4 games, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, yeah, fair. So yeah, I mean, this NFL season, it's just getting started, and there's so many things to do. I think something we found that's worked very well is just like sharing our fantasy advice too. So that's what we do a lot on like our socials, where we do like a lot of quick videos on fantasy things, updates, stuff like that. There's one more game I wanted to talk about actually, and I think it's pretty interesting. I think I hint on it before. It is the Seahawks versus the 49ers. I think this is, again, another game to see, like, what is this team? Both teams, right?
Yeah.
How good is Sam Darnold really? Is he a Kevin O'Connell merchant?
I was about to say he's a merchant.
Or is he really, like, back to that third overall pick form, right? Because there are some throws he makes where, like, not many quarterbacks make that.
No.
I don't know if you saw that video. I think I sent it to you. It's like
maybe.
It's like when the Sam Darnold third overall pick comes out and he's making all these throws
Right.
on the run. It's like, wow.
I just think,
you get
like,
why he
how
was
many
a third
teams has Sam Darnold been on? It was Jets, Panthers, Niners, Vikings, and now Seahawks. And I think I might be missing one.
Probably are.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a third overall pick. This is his fifth team.
But he also was really young coming out. I think
he was very young. And again, like you said,
isn't he younger than Bo Nix?
Yeah, something like that. When you're very young, you get drafted to a bad franchise. It's never a good. It's a good combo. So, I get that. So yeah, like you said, he had a great year. I think he was a Pro Bowl, or at least he was a Pro Bowl adjacent quarterback last year. Can he sustain that without Kevin O'Connell in his ear, without like a real offensive guru coaching him?
I think I would say quarterback guru more than
quarterback guru coaching him. Then I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Then on the Niners side, it's like, what are they going to look like? We just have this news about McCaffrey being hurt now, so we'll see.
Yeah.
He didn't practice on Friday.
No.
He says he feels fine.
Whatever that means.
But why are you getting downgraded, right? Like, that shouldn't make sense.
I know. Everybody's like, he said he feels fine. It's like, well.
Yeah. I mean,
why is he not practicing?
Exactly, yeah. If he felt fine, there wouldn't
be no
concern.
There'd be no concern.
Right?
Because it's just practice.
So it's interesting to see. And no Ayuk for the Niners, how Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall are going to fit in. And how's Brock Purdy going to be now that he got paid? Right? Like, because I don't know if his contract kicks in this year. I think it'll kick in next year.
Yeah.
Because after that, then you start having to, like, cut costs other areas, right?
100%.
And is Brock Purdy really that guy who's going to make the team better? Because what happens is when you pay a quarterback, you can't pay everybody else. So what happens is that quarterback needs to be, like, he needs to elevate the team.
He needs
like
to be
Josh
so
Allen.
much.
Like, they cut everybody from Josh Allen.
No, dude, Brady, like, he always took pay cuts. And he still also elevated the team. Again, never going to happen again. It's a perfect match where he didn't get paid a lot of money and he elevated the team. Josh Allen elevates his team. He was the MVP, and like you couldn't tell me who the second best player on the Bills offensively.
Yep.
Right. So like that's just kind of like what they can do. On the Niners side, I'm looking, contracts aside, I'm looking at George Kittle. I think he can really do it. People talking about they don't have a wide receiver one. He is the wide receiver one. He's their number one option. When Brock Purdy and George Kittle play together, he averages more points per game than Brock Bowers did.
Wow, yeah.
So like, and we're taking him, 3 rounds later. People are saying Brock Bowers is the best tight end in the league, which he probably is. This combo, when they actually mesh and they actually play together, it's beautiful. It's music. So can't wait to see that.
Yeah, can't wait. I'm gonna do one more because I think there's another game we could talk about. One last one. Monday Night Football.
But what's there to talk about?
Well, I think it's a very interesting game.
I think it's going to be very low scoring. And
Monday Night Football, we're gonna see Ben Vikings
Johnson
versus the Bears. It's in Chicago, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Caleb Williams, year 2, kind of like year 1 probably. And then J.J. McCarthy, same thing. Year 2, but definitely year 1 as a starter.
Yeah. I mean, look, I want to see
bright lights for game 1.
Ben Johnson is going to be, it's tough. Rookie coaches, rookie head coaches. It's tough to have that first game watched by everybody. Because even if something happens that's not his fault, people will be like, well,
the camera's going to pan to him. The guy's going to be like, camera 2.
Yep. And go 2. Yeah, I mean, always. Dude, it's like not even his fault, but like that's just how it goes. So he's going to be under a lot of fire. I do have the Vikings winning this game just because their defense is so solid, like so solid. And Darisaw is back. They're big time left tackle, Pro Bowl left tackle. I think the offense is going to be humming. J.J. McCarthy is going to throw at least 2 picks. That's my guess. Yeah, dude. The Bears defense against quarterbacks was the best, which I did not know.
Jalen Johnson on one side.
Yeah. So I got J.J. throwing at least 2 picks.
But you said low scoring, so what? Like,
but I do
17 to.
I would say nobody scored more than 21.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I do have the Vikings coming away with this win. It's going to be a close win, and people are going to, it's going to be a promising loss for the Bears, for Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, which doesn't happen often, but it will be where it's like, okay, this team actually could be good. Like, they're playing against the 14-3 last year Vikings, and they really put up a serious fight that they didn't put up last year.
Yeah.
they could really make some magic happen this year, which they won't, but they could.
Yeah, they could. That's all right. I just want to talk about it, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
Again, it's an NFC North game. That division games matter.
Division, yes.
Right? Like, if the Bears, and I think a lot of pressure, like, a lot of Bears fans are expecting
so
many things from this team.
Will Caleb before
Yeah.
call your shot? Will he be a 4,000-yard passer? The first ever in Bears history.
No, he won't. For some reason, the Bears just won't do it.
Okay.
They won't do it. And Bears
I don't think he will either.
Yeah, he won't. I mean, 3,800 probably, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see if he really is a number
Got
one
an
pick.
extra game, too.
He has to play quarterback, right? And I hope Ben Johnson, I know he will make him play quarterback and not just run around. Because a lot of the times the sacks he took were actually his fault. It's kind of like Shedeur Sanders. Everyone's like, they had put the back string, the third string offensive line. No,
Dude,
he's running back 40
backwards.
yards.
I mean, come on, man.
Like, throw the ball, man.
Right.
So yeah. Those are games I kind of like. I think we talked about 6, so maybe we can do 6. 6 seems like a good number.
Oh, just to talk about?
Yeah, but we're cool. Yeah, that was a
yeah.
good number.
Yeah,
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
There were a couple of games I liked.
Yeah, always an interesting game.
But yeah.
Many more, too.
Yeah, we got a lot. Big fantasy week ahead. Yeah, it's terrible.
I usually order lunch on Friday, but now that football's back, I used to order lunch during on Sundays when I get frustrated with football.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I need something else.
Now you got your burgers, don't you?
Huh?
I said you got your burgers now.
What are you
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. What?
I'm talking about when I order lunch. Sorry,
okay.
For the week for work.
Oh,
my bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I usually do that on Friday.
I was like, you don't need to order.
My bad. So now I like setting up my lunch for the week during football season just so I can get a break because I know I'm gonna get upset.
Yeah.
But anyway, like we said, a lot of football coming up. Good luck to your team. May the best man win.
And with that, we'll see y'all next week.
Stay